This is Jac Caglianone with the Kansas City Royals, and this is MLB Office Hours.
Caglianone blasts it. 466 feet. Whoa!
Go by Jack, but that's not the government name. When did you start going by Jack?
Pretty much out the womb. My mom didn't want to have like two Jeffs around the house. Like when I got older, it'd be a little confusing. So.
Okay, so fair. Does anyone ever call you Jeff or Jeffrey?
When I'm in trouble.
How often is he in trouble? So fair. So the first home run you hit was practically at eye level. How did you do that?
I'm not gonna lie, it was one of those like when I hit, I didn't really know where it was at first. Unfortunately chased, but it worked out. I blacked out and I was super fired up because I did see it land in the bullpen. So I'm like, sweet, I can definitely get this ball back and I don't have to worry about trading it for anything. And then, came to the dugout to a silent treatment.
So did you expect the silent treatment or were you kind of like, I don't know what to do here?
Yeah, more like, I don't really know what to do here. I think I picked up on it quick.
First home run is really cool. Have you had any other welcome to the show moments or anything that really made you realize like, wow, I'm here, I'd made it?
Yeah, my debut, hit a ball real hard backside, and of course Nolan Arenado's one of the greats. So he makes his signature backhand play, and I think I got my first hit and everything, and I'm busting it down the line. And next thing you know, I'm out by like 3 steps. I was like, okay, yeah, we're here now.
Yeah, definitely. Has there been anybody else that you've played with or against that has made you like a little starstruck or just really been like, wow, that's that person?
Honestly, for me, it was like Freddie Freeman. Mm-hmm. Just because he's just such a good guy.
Yeah.
So being able to see him and talk to him was cool. And then obviously like Ohtani and Judge.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of guys that are great to talk to, you have a great team in the Royals. What's it like playing with guys like Vinny, Salvi, Bobby?
It's great. Vinny took me under his wing pretty much from the jump. So spent a lot of time with him. And being able to see just kind of how Bobby operates has been really cool. And Sal's just like that leader, he's the vet, so everybody looks to him for anything and everything, so it's been great.
We have a good relationship with Vinny too.
Yeah, so after I wake up, the first thing I do is I come get these eggs, put them in the cup, just drink them raw.
Great personality. What is he like when he's like off the field and on the field?
What's funny is like he's the exact same person. So he's the exact same on the field.
When he gave you the Il Buccetto?
The 2 kisses on the cheek.
Did he tell you he was going to do that, or did that catch you off guard?
He did. He told me on my debut that's what he was going to do on my first homer.
Obsessed. What did your recruitment process look like? Because you were a two-way player at the time.
So it's actually a really funny story. They told me I had two-way. Hitting was never really in the equation, and obviously nobody wants to have Tommy John, but it was honestly one of the biggest blessings. Because I was able to do like the hitting progression, and then that led to me playing the back half of my freshman year. Took off to what it was, so.
Yeah, I would say hitting's definitely worked out in your favor. We saw you had what's allegedly a 516-foot home run.
Another fastball, and look out, face on the scoreboard. That went over the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen.
What does that feel like off the bat?
Honestly, like nothing. When you just like catch it right, it just kind of felt like a dry swing. No, that's one that's like kind of engraved in my mind.
Oh,
so.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So we're curious what your workout regimen consists of, because it's not easy to just be hitting home runs like that all the time.
I like to think I go pretty hard in the weight room. In college, it's a lot easier because you're only playing like 65 games, so you can stay, upkept in there. But our strength coach was awesome because he would let me kind of have free reign. Okay. Like I'd do our program, and then I'd stay for an extra like 45 minutes, me and a couple other guys, like Langford.
Okay, yeah.
It was fun working out with him because he would lift very heavy as well. So it was like we're just pushing each other, going back and forth. So yeah, definitely, a lot of squatting, a lot of benching. Everybody hates benching for some reason, just because shoulders or whatever. But if you do it right, it's eyewash to not bench.
Definitely, yeah. In addition to workout regimen, you being a strong guy, is it true you have a size 17 foot?
Yeah.
How do you find shoes?
Honestly, New Balance is the best because they have so many selections in my size. So, growing up, I always had like one pair that I would, beat. And, because we couldn't really find anything else. Right. So I was stuck with one pair, and now I have like 20 pairs of shoes. So it's very new to me, and I have a lot of shoes taking up my closet space now, which I never thought would have ever been a thing.
What has been the biggest difference between college ball and playing in the pros?
To me, it honestly probably is the routine. You know, in college, everything's kind of outlined for you. You got lifts at this time, class, practice, games, whatever. Professionally, it's like, hey, clubhouse opens at 1, and if you lift, you can lift if you want to. It's just kind of way more relaxed.
Yeah.
So it took some time, and especially, you know, 162 games, navigating lifting with that. You know, I dropped down towards the last month. I was, you know, maybe twice a week
Right.
because I, you know, trying to sleep as much as I can and all that type of stuff. So navigating that was probably like the biggest difference.
So you mentioned Vinny taking you under his wing. Was it helpful to have guys like that around, really like show you the ropes when you started off?
Yeah, for sure. You know, him and Jonathan India, they're like, just follow us around for a couple of days. So that's what I did.
That's awesome. Yeah, it definitely seems like a great clubhouse there. You guys have a lot of young guys now too, between yourself, Bobby, and there's a lot of youth in the league right now in general. How cool is it to see so many young guys getting opportunities in the big leagues now?
Oh, it's awesome. And I mean, Carter Jensen's, he's probably like my closest friend in the org.
Okay.
We started off in Double A, we did the fall league last year together. You know, having him come up in September was awesome because we lived together in Double A. And I was like, dude, just live with me for the last month of the year.
Yeah.
And obviously he's from Kansas City, but he didn't want to stay at his parents' house. So I was like, I have an extra room. So we were just hanging out. So that was cool. But yeah, just to have the amount of young guys that we do, as well as throughout the league, it's special.
We read that Bobby was the first person to reach out to you after you were drafted. Did he share anything with you? What did you guys talk about during that conversation?
It was very, you know, it was just kind of like 2 texts. You know, he was like, congrats, man. I'm excited for you. Can't wait to see you. And, you know, watching the game, Bobby's a star. So for him to reach out that quick, you know, it just shows he cares about everybody else around him. So
Everybody we've talked to has said he's just different out there, the way he does everything.
yeah. The way he goes about it, he's super, like, under the radar. You know, he gets his work done. He does what he needs to do, and then goes out and steals 3 bags a night almost, and hits balls like 118 like it's nothing. So it's so fun to watch him play. Thanks for watching. This is Jac Caglianone on MLB Office Hours.